Hey guys, it's me, Dr. K. So low back pain is the number one reason people visit their doctor worldwide, and they end up missing work and stop working out and enjoying time with their friends and family because their quality of their life takes a hit. So if you've dealt with back pain in the past, or maybe even you're dealing with it right now, you know how it can change your life in an instant. So not being able to enjoy your hobbies or hang out with your friends and your family, or having difficulty performing your work duties or concentrating at work, those all can add up to stress and anxiety, because you think to yourself, man, am I ever going to get back to normal, or am I going to just have to start to learn to live with this pain? So why do so many people struggle with back pain? Well, for me, it all starts with their daily habits. So I did a previous video on the I3 model. If you haven't taken a look at it, go dig it up and take a look. But basically what we're talking about is things like poor movement habits. We might have old nagging injuries, right? That you said, oh, it got better, and then you just kind of leave it alone. You might also have things like no recovery plan for all the stress in your life. So maybe you're active, but you're not doing recovery. All of that adds up to repetitive stress. Things like even a lack of exercise, whether that's by choice or by circumstances, like you're not moving around, those all can increase the likelihood of back pain. Now, the common types of back pain really boil down to sprains and strains. These are usually more acute injuries, and it's basically where the muscles and the ligaments, they get stressed too much, and it creates inflammation. And so that's where the pain comes up. Now, the other thing that we see are disc issues. So a disc issue, they can be acute or chronic, but if they're acute, typically there are things like herniations, which press on your spinal nerves and they lead to pain that travels to other parts of your body. There's increased inflammation in the system. But you can also have, a chronic kind of degenerative change on the discs. And those things contribute to back pain, but it doesn't mean it has to be long term. You just need the right plan in place to deal with that. Now, I was talking about disc injuries being chronic, but you can also have arthritis. And so arthritis is basically just wear and tear on the joints in your body. So if your joints become inflamed because they're degenerated, you may notice pain with activity or at rest. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Again, some doctors out there will scare you unnecessarily about your activities and the quality of your life. And some people just say, well, I guess I'm living with pain the rest of my life. This is it. My job to tell you is it doesn't have to be it. There are strategies you can take place. 80% of us will suffer with back pain at some point in our lives. So the idea is, don't feel like you're never going to get back to your old self. Chances are you will. You just need the right plan and the right attitude about it. You can either be reactive or you can be proactive about it. So an overwhelming majority of people recover from back pain, but they may need a little bit additional help. So I help people every day identify gaps in their recovery, and I also help identify if any of these daily habits are kind of contributing to that. And what I do is I help them implement new strategies so they become more resilient and they have a better quality of life. Remember, even if you're, recovering from a flare-up after a few days, it doesn't necessarily mean the problem is fixed. It just means it got quiet, it stopped complaining. So, take a look at your own recovery strategies, see if you have one in place, and then start thinking about specific steps you can take to reduce any of this daily habit wear and tear that's going on, so it reduces the likelihood of back pain in the future. I love solving difficult movement-based problems. I'm celebrating your success already. Stay strong, inspire others.